guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Optibotimus coming with another video review. And on today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the new Jurassic World Roarivores CERATOSAURUS. The horned lizard himself. As you can see for the package, you got that nice open front, which lets you play with it. You can push the button, you can play with his mouth, all that kind of stuff. You got images of Owen in blue. You come around here to the back. You got the other figures that are currently available in this wave, such as the Ankylosaurus, Pteranodon, and Triceratops, which is just a reissue of the other version, I believe. I don't think that that's repainted or anything. If you guys know if that one has a different paint job, let me know. And then you got a nice image of the figure showing off his action shot. And then, much like all of these new Jurassic World figures, you can use this toy in conjunction with the Jurassic World Facts app, which actually lets you scan the animal's foot and get some really cool facts on the different dinosaurs. But for the packaging on this guy, that's about it. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how cool he actually is. Alright guys, so here we have the CERATOSAURUS opened up and out of his packaging. I don't know, I'm tired of trying to figure out the sexes of these. But as you can see, really very nice looking. Again, I love the fact that they're getting very vibrant with the colors. A lot of science is really kind of coalescing around the idea that dinosaurs in general were very colorful and not just boring browns and greens. They had a lot of different variation with the color, and I like what they're doing with them in terms of the action figures. Now, yes, granted, a lot of those colors are attributed to the feathers that they're believing that a lot of dinosaurs had, but it still looks really good nonetheless. Now, size-wise, let's kind of... This is a little bit tough. My table here is a little bit, curved, so Sarah here has a little bit of trouble standing. But from the snout to the tail, you're looking at about 12.5 inches or so long. To the top of the head, you're looking at maybe about 5 inches or so tall. Size-wise, the CERATOSAURUS was roughly the size of a human. I feel like this is a little bit bigger. It's not bad. It's fairly close. Enough that I'm content with it, but I think people that are very nitpicky with the size of their dinosaurs in comparison to real people and science and all that stuff may be a little bit nitpicky about it, but it is what it is. But looking at the colors coming in here, really very nice. You can see you got that nice paint for the eye. Sculpting wise is phenomenal. You can see all those different bumps and everything throughout the entire thing. Very nice red fade where it's very dark towards the center and obviously the head, and then it kind of diffuses as it gets down, and you got some stripes and everything which look really very good. One thing that I would kind of caution against, I suppose, would be the tail. You can kind of see that you have to attach this in to complete the figure. It's loose in the package, but you can see that like this, it's kind of blended fairly good, but you can see that it's twisted. You have to keep it like that, so that paint gets a little bit jarring right there. If you wanted to keep it where it was flowing, you would kind of have to keep it like that. It's like the tail was not really lined up properly, and you can see that on the other side as well. So when you rotate that around, it lines up nicely, and then you look at the other side and it kind of fades in there. So it's like the tail wasn't in the proper position when the machine painted it or whatever. But that's a minor sort of thing. For the articulation, as you can see, the tail does rotate. You really aren't going to do too much with it. The legs do move forward and back. They do have that little ratchet area where you move it and it kind of feels like it locks into place there. Both of those legs do that, and then you can also get them doing the in and out. You see the bottom section here is where the speaker is. It kind of blends in there fairly decently. You don't really notice that too much from the top. And then these arms here, they rotate and they move in and out. Now, one thing that I really like about the CERATOSAURUS here that several of the other Roarivores didn't. Baryonyx, here's the Allosaurus. They all had their mouth open, and then when you push the button, it closed the mouth, but it made the sound. And I feel like that's weird because why would you, I mean, wouldn't you want the mouth open if it's going to be roaring? That's what they did with the Ceratosaurus. So you push the button, which again, very nicely blended in there. You push that down and you get the sounds. Which people have said that it sounds like a T-Rex, and it kind of does. I don't know, they're all dinosaurs, you know, whatever. And then the final sound, it's like a crunching sound, but I like that so much better because you're like, well, that's like the crunching, and you can... So it works really nice, and then you can see real nice detail. Let me just hold it open. On the inside, you got the orangish yellow paint. You got nice paint for the tongue. You got that little jaw flap thing right there. You got the horn that's painted. The only thing that's really not painted would be the little claws. I don't know if that was a conscious decision, but as you can see, like the Allosaurus had the toenails painted there. Or did I do that? I don't think I did that. I don't remember entirely. But overall, really very, very nice. You can see that the head is kind of twisted a little. You can't rotate it or anything, which kind of sucks, but I don't think that that's too bad. Now, as always, we got the Jurassic World facts, so let's get this going. Let's launch the game. Oh, I always forget to do the screen share, so here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Boom, we're recording. And let's load this up. Dun, 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 dun. You got the sounds. Usually I turn the sounds off. Oh, let's see. 5 days left. Oh. Yeah, see, I have that already. So let me turn the sound down so it's not too bad. And then you just click this little button on the bottom, brings that up. And then we are going to come around here and scan Kaplawi. There we go. And there you have the Ceratosaurus. You can see, really cool looking. I love the animation. Again, wish you could rotate it, but what are you going to do? The facts, top left here, says she is about 21 feet long, like a medium-sized swimming pool. Next fact, she is carnivorous, feeding on living and dead dinosaurs. And finally, the name Ceratosaurus means horned lizard, which we already kind of talked about. So that adds to my collection there. Looking pretty good. These are all of them. I only have, what is this up here? That's locked. All right, so there's all that. I do have the Pteranodon that I'm going to be adding, so that'll probably add to that. Let's see, the little leafy ones. I don't know, what was this? Oh, that's the Gallimimus. Gallimimus. Oh, what's this one? That's a Gallimimus too. A bunch of different Gallimimuses. So that's it. So let's turn that screen share off. Overall, really, I love all these new Jurassic World figures. I think that they are doing some really impressive stuff with these toys. I'm trying to get a good balance here. It really does impress me what Mattel has been doing with these. It is not going to stand that way, so I'm going to have to do it around this way. Overall, great look for them. I love that they're adding some extra colors to these dinosaurs, specifically, obviously, here with the Ceratosaurus. The articulation is really good on it, although it is a bit limited in terms of the posability. I mean, the articulation is there, but you're not really going to be able to pose a lot. But I think that they're doing a really good job of keeping them fairly neutral in their poses. You know, the biggest thing that you can really do is just like go like that and kind of increase the height. You can kind of do whatever you want with the smaller arms and everything, but that's really what you're going to do with the hind legs. Overall, though, if you're a dinosaur fan, definitely would recommend picking her up. I think that she looks terrific and obviously is going to fit with any of your other dinosaurs. So all that being said, if the Ceratosaurus is a figure that you'd like to add to your collection, she is available right now at various retailers. Or as always, you can check out Big Bad Toy Store for availability. For that, I'll put a link down in the video description. All you have to do is click on that, you'll go to BBTS, and check out any of the new Jurassic World figures. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. Remember, if you like this video, I would really appreciate your support and letting me know simply by hitting that thumbs up button. It actually does go a long way towards helping me out, and I would really appreciate it. And before I go, I'd like to give a huge thanks if you made it all the way to the end of this review. Another way that you can really help support my channel is making sure that you watch a video all the way through. And if you did that, thank you. And finally, remember, the real trouble with the world is too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time to be a kid.